They always said the truth wouldn't surface like this. They said if it ever came out, it would be slow, controlled, wrapped in polite statements and carefully worded press releases. They said it would stay buried in half-truths, locked phones, and unanswered questions. But instead, the truth didn't whisper. It exploded at exactly 2:17 a.m. One moment shattered the illusion of control. One post, one microphone. One sentence that instantly flipped the entire celebrity world upside down. Claressa Shields didn't tease it. She didn't hint around the edges. She didn't soften the blow or walk it back later. She looked straight into the storm and confirmed what no one was prepared to hear. Papoose is the father of her child. Within seconds, everything changed. Before the internet could even process that sentence, chaos erupted behind the scenes. Phones started buzzing non-stop. Assistants scrambled. Group chats lit up. Screenshots began leaking at lightning speed. What was supposed to be a quiet, forgettable night turned into one of the loudest and most shocking moments hip-hop culture has seen in years. People swear they heard yelling in the background of an Instagram live that abruptly cut off mid-sentence. Others claim a voice memo hit private chats with one chilling warning: "This is about to get ugly." And ugly might actually be an understatement. Timelines exploded. Blogs crashed from traffic overload. Insiders ran damage control, but it was already too late. This wasn't gossip anymore. This felt like a confession, a betrayal, and a declaration of war, all wrapped into one public moment that could never be undone. And just when fans thought that was the peak, a leaked message surfaced suggesting this bombshell wasn't the end of the story. It was the beginning. According to what started coming out afterward, this situation didn't start that night. It had been quietly building for months, hidden behind public smiles, red carpet appearances, and a silence stretched so tight it was destined to snap. What followed felt less like real life and more like a movie playing at double speed. Insiders claimed Claressa's confirmation wasn't impulsive or emotional. It was calculated. Allegedly, a private recording had surfaced, one that hadn't been released publicly but had circulated behind closed doors. In it, Papoose was supposedly heard saying he would stand on the truth no matter who it hurt. One line from that audio has been whispered about but never confirmed: "When this comes out, Remy's going to crash out." And if reports are too be believed, that's exactly what happened. Moments after Claressa's post went live, Remy Ma allegedly sent a wave of messages to mutual friends and industry contacts, accusing everyone of knowing and staying silent. Screenshots began floating around, some showing her typing, deleting, then typing again. Her emotions reportedly swung from rage to disbelief to heartbreak within minutes. Meanwhile, Papoose said nothing. That silence spoke louder than any denial ever could. Fans noticed he unfollowed Remy before sunrise. Not long after, he liked a cryptic tweet about choosing peace over pretending. That single click sent social media into a full-blown frenzy. For many people watching, it felt like confirmation without words. Then came another alleged insider leak, one that shifted the narrative even further. Sources claimed Claressa had been pushing Papoose for weeks to stop hiding, telling him she was done being treated like a secret. One DM that allegedly surfaced read, "I won't raise my child in the shadows." When that line hit the blogs, the tone of the conversation changed instantly. This wasn't just messy anymore. It was explosive, according to sources close to Remy. She completely lost control during a private studio session. Headphones were thrown. Voices were raised. Loyalty was questioned. Papoose was accused of humiliating her intentionally. A short, grainy audio clip of raised voices supposedly leaked soon after. Even though no faces were visible, fans were convinced they recognized Remy's voice as it cracked while she shouted, "You let her play in my face?" As the day continued to unravel, more so-called receipts began surfacing. A timeline started circulating online, overlapping dates, late-night phone calls, accidental encounters that suddenly didn't look accidental at all. One viral post claimed Claressa and Remy were once cordial, maybe even friendly, before everything went left. Screenshots allegedly showed Claressa congratulating Remy on a project. Weeks later, Remy reportedly asked a mutual friend why Claressa had suddenly gone quiet. That detail alone added a whole new layer of tension to the story. Then came the confrontation everyone is still talking about. Sources claim Remy confronted Papoose face-to-face, demanding he publicly deny everything and shut the rumors down. Instead, he allegedly told her he was tired of lying. That moment, according to insiders, is where everything completely collapsed. One close source says Remy broke down, moving between tears and fury, accusing Claressa of destroying a family and accusing Papoose of choosing chaos over history. Years of loyalty, sacrifice, and public support were suddenly being questioned in a single conversation. Claressa, on the other hand, didn't retreat. Hours later, a message allegedly sent by her leaked online. Just 6 words, but powerful enough to ignite another firestorm. "I didn't steal anything, I was chosen." That sentence alone divided fan bases overnight. Stan accounts picked sides. Old interviews were pulled up, lyrics were dissected. Captions from years ago were reanalyzed for hidden meaning. Every smile, every appearance, every moment from the past decade suddenly felt suspicious, and just when it felt like the storm had reached its peak, a new rumor dropped, one that made everything feel even more unstable. According to whispers, there's video evidence that could make the situation 10 times worse. No one has seen it yet, but everyone is talking about what happens if it ever surfaces by nightfall. The story had evolved into something far bigger than a love triangle. Celebrities started subtweeting about betrayal and truth. One rapper posted, "The truth always asks for a mic." Another liked a comment that read, "Protect the kids, but stop protecting lies." Every move felt intentional. Every like felt like a statement. Remy reportedly went silent after sending one final message to her inner circle, saying she was done being painted as the villain in a story she didn't write. Claressa doubled down, posting a caption she didn't delete, hinting that she had been silent long enough and wasn't afraid of who might get exposed next. In Papoose, still no official statement, just another cryptic post. Another late night like. Another signal that this saga is far from over. According to insiders, lawyers are now circling. More messages are sitting in drafts. And at least one person involved is threatening to release everything if their name continues to get dragged through the mud. This isn't closure. This is escalation. The next reveal could completely shatter what little control anyone has left over this narrative. If you think you've heard it all, trust you haven't. This is one of those moments where watching from the sidelines isn't enough, because every hour brings a new twist, a new leak, and a new angle that changes everything you thought you knew. Missing the next update means missing the moment the real truth finally spills out. So if you're locked in, stay locked in. Like this video so the algorithm knows this story matters. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because whether people admit it or not, everyone is choosing sides. And subscribe right now, because when the next receipt drops, when the next voice memo leaks, when someone finally breaks and tells the whole story, you don't want to hear about it secondhand. You want to be right here when it happens.